we're going to be talking about how you can be social engineered and things you can do to prevent data loss or to prevent misfortune after social engineer. So the first thing a hacker does when he tries to gain access to someone or an organization is to social engineer one of the staffs, or and that's mostly what they do, is social engineer the most vulnerable staff in the organization. So this is the process by which you deceive that staff. Well, you can start with creating a mutual relationship between you and the person. Then you clone a site, you give him the link, you get his password, the company password. So with that password, if basically we talked lastly on our video, we talked about how to create strong password, and I think we forgot to drop this tip. Don't use one password for more than one website. So if in this case of the social engineering, the person that was social engineered and lose his password was using that password for more than one account, once the hacker gain access to that password, test it on multiple platforms, and when the hack is successful, the person has just been social engineered and he has lost a lot of vital information. So what are the ways and what can you do as an organization to prevent data loss from social engineering? So the first thing to do as a CEO or as a manager of a company when you have a lot of staff is to make sure you check the password regularly, because when one of them is using a weak password and a social engineer, the password is compromised, that can affect the company in a very huge way. And another thing to do as a manager, what you do is you make sure you enforce enough discipline on your staff to know the way they interact and communicate with people, so as not to lose their sensible or vital information to hackers or to people who can social engineer them. So what can happen when you're social engineered? Okay, social engineering has a lot of aspects. There's phishing, all this phishing, vishing, smishing, everything happen with social engineering. For instance, if you social engineer a person and all you needed from that person was to gain access to maybe his Gmail, his Facebook account, or his social media account, when you follow the person on one of these platforms, you become the person's friend, you grow a fake relationship. This is still under social engineering. So when you gain that relationship and the person trusts you for some purpose which was due to lack of discipline or lack of moral etiquette, the way you just talk to the person, you'll be like, oh, this person said this, then you give that person a malicious link, which is maybe for vishing, for smishing, or for phishing. So when you give the person the link, due to the relationship that you have created between your victim and the hacker, the person can easily do whatever you tell him to do, and you can gain access to whatever site you want from him. So that's what we're going to be talking about under social engineering. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe our page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and don't forget to visit our website www.djtconcept.ng. Thank you.